Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Set it down to the offense. First down. And the running back takes the handoff. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Here comes the bunch formation. And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Davis. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Took contact on the throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here.
And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set. Here's second down. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Seventh play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's third down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he get there on the ground? Well, you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Holstein. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Gets past the tackler into open space now. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. Drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Brown. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Knowles will bring their punt team onto the field.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off of punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship, it comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. They're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with their running game here.
Boy, this guy is a complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Defense not pressing this time. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powerful running into the secondary. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. And it's caught. Touchdown. Knowles. Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw. Okay, right.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense really clicking here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. And the Wolverines keep the football on the move.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Davis. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's escaping the pocket now. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Davis. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It's like the final play of the half coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. There's contact on the throw. And he pulls in the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Direct snap to the back. Fighting off the defender.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity loss, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's McCoy. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for 1st down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I really thought on 2nd goal, you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead, try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4 down territory. Let's go! Dropping back. It's Holstein. Defense is coming after him. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Strong fight back. That kind of execution, a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to find room. It's Jenkins. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Ball handed off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. To throw, it's Davis. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no-man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Freedom.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
That's an important first down on that running play. Back to throw. It's Davis. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with a toss. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to lead the clock. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Third down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Holstein. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first half. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first and 10, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the Seminoles come to the line with first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida State. And the comeback continues. Crucial score, Kirk, to cut into the lead, but the clock is their enemy. A lot still has to happen for this comeback.
I agree, Chris. I mean, I'm impressed that they're fighting all the way to the end, but the time is starting to work against them. Look up at the clock. Any shot at all of a championship trophy is going to come down to their ability to recover the onside kick and then see if they can go down and score.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.